When Ridge is whining about me, think about all that hard work that I've done keeping your legacy alive, prospering. And in the meantime, Ridge is using some sort of morality clause to kick me out, while Mr. Morrow's too busy stealing wives to realize what a great CEO I've become. Dad, you can't let him manipulate you. You have to stand up for me.
I thought you were never coming home.
Oh, come on. I'm an LA girl now.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, since I forgot how to walk in New York without getting hit by a car.
You went through all this and you didn't tell me about it. Why?
Rich, hey.
Hey.
Caroline, what happened? You know, a car decided to plow into me when I was away.
Wait, what?
I know, I'm fine.
Okay, well, your legs don't seem fine.
No, I am. And I will be, especially when I can come back working here, so.
Well, I'm glad to see you back with your limbs relatively intact.
Thank you. So what have I missed? How are you and Liam?
Yeah, we're good. We're really good.
Oh, that's wonderful. Liam has time for you these days.
Yes?
I'm sorry, I just figured the Spencers were too busy looking into Maya's past so they can attack the Forresters.
If you have lunch plans with your Aussie girlfriend, cancel them. You're going somewhere with your daddy. We have got a lot to celebrate. You want to bring her, bring her. You can call Wyatt, too. We'll have him come. Spencer Publications has done it again.
You promised me
Promised you...
that you wouldn't exploit Maya.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
I know how you are. I knew you'd be a little upset. So I wanted to give you the night to get over it. So get over it. How about you focus on all the good stuff? We've got Rick in a tizzy. We are making a ton of money.
Yeah, you also lied to my face, Dad. You put my reputation on the line as president of this company, and you want me to get over it? No, I don't think so. You agreed you wouldn't publish the story.
And I changed my mind, which is my prerogative as CEO. Now, regardless, I kept you and your conscience squeaky clean. You're welcome. Now give me a hug. Come on.
Unbelievable.
It's not unbelievable, Liam. This is my company. I make the final decisions. And this one wasn't even difficult. We put enough heat on Forrester, Rick is gonna be forced out. Or he's gonna cave because he can't handle the pressure. Either way, isn't this what you've been working so hard for? Isn't this what you want for Caroline and Ivy? You know it is.
Rich, do you have a problem with Liam?
I have a problem with the way he does business. Rick was due a big fall, but not like that, not in the public eye.
I have a feeling that was more my uncle.
Yes, of course it was. I mean, Liam wants Rick gone just as much as anybody else, but he knows what to print and what not to print.
And I guess I shouldn't complain too much. At least Rick is not CEO anymore.
Wait, what? Since when?
It's happening right now.
There's no question that you've been a terrific CEO.
I still am.
There are some things that are more important than just the bottom line. I mean, your health, for instance.
I'm fine.
You're having to handle way too much, I think, right now. I think maybe you should step back a little bit.
No, Dad, you can't do this. You can't listen to Ridge. I haven't always been kind. I've let my position go to my head. But that's nothing compared to what Ridge has done to everyone else all these years. To the company, to the both of us. He stole my wife. He stole your wife. You can't give him my job. You can't.
I'm the president of this company, Dad. I'm the editor of Ion Fashion. You shouldn't be printing anything without consulting me first. I mean, why did you give me this position if you don't even value my opinion?
I can value your opinion and disagree with it. They're not mutually exclusive. Now, do you want Rick out or not?
Not like this.
Well, I'm sorry, but I sat back and I watched you try to implement your little stock plan. It was going nowhere. So I decided I had to step in and move things along. Think of it as a learning experience.
Have you seen this? You seen that? How about that? You seen that one? Do you have any idea how many articles I've seen, how many blogs I've read, the backlash that we're receiving right now for printing this damn story?
Of course I do. So?
So, most people have a heart, Dad. Do you remember what happened when the story ran about the transgender actress a few years ago? Do you remember that?
I remember being pissed that we didn't get the scoop.
She killed herself.
Reporter?
No, Dad, the actress. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm really not worried about that with Maya.
You should be. You should be worried about Maya. You should be worried about yourself, too, because you have just put us in a very bad position. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the potential consequences. This was a private, personal story, and it shouldn't have run.
Open your eyes, Bambi. Look around. Do you know where you are? Do you know what this is? This is Spencer Publications. Do you know what we do? We publish stories. Stories that pay for this building. Now, if you're having a crisis of conscience, enough that you would like to change your lifestyle, no problem. I respect that. As a matter of fact, I understand that just down the street here, they're hiring at Boy Scout Monthly.
Fine. You go to lunch. You celebrate your bump in sales. But you're going to do it alone. I'm going to stay here and try to undo some of the damage you've done. How's that for a learning experience?
You don't want to have lunch with me? Your own dad? Fine. I'll have lunch by myself. You know why? I'm hungry.
What did you say this clause was about?
It's about morality and behavior.
Oh, very good. 2 words that sum up all of my problems with Rick. Do you really think he convinced your dad?
I don't know. We don't always see eye to eye, but I think so. I think he finally sees that after everything that happened, Rick needs to go.
Do you ever wonder what it would be like if Ridge would have left you and Mom alone? He didn't care about splitting up a family.
It's not that straightforward. You know the history.
Oh, no, Dad, don't do this. Don't justify his selfishness. He was a jerk then, he's a jerk now. He takes whatever he wants, and for some reason, everybody lets him get away with it. I was just a kid back then, Dad. I couldn't keep him from messing around with my family. Hell, I couldn't even do it as an adult, move in on my wife. But I can't keep him from taking my job and using something that is so deeply sacred for Maya, something that Rich shouldn't even know about, just to hurt me.
You still care about her. You still want to protect her.
Yeah, of course I do. I don't care how she was born. She found herself, Dad. She found me. And we could still have this. We could still be a couple. We could still run Forrester, except now she's not even returning my phone calls. Not even let me know that she's okay. I understand why she wants to disappear, given the scandal that Bill Spencer's trying to create.
Maybe that's what you should do for a while. Just get yourself out of the limelight, too.
I have the power to ignore those trashy magazines. But as far as Ridge is concerned, that you have the power. You have the power to make sure that he can't hurt me again. He's taken so much from so many people, even his own father. Dad, tell him no. Tell him that I'm gonna be all right after I come out of this. I'm gonna be an even better CEO. Stand up for me, Dad. Stand by your son.
I've got a lot to think about, son.
What's to think about? Dad, I don't need a break. The best thing for the company, the best thing for me is for me to get back to work. You can't hand the company over to Ridge. Dad, he already has enough as it is. You took my wife as casually as he took yours. Is that the person you really want running your company?
I want you. I chose you. But everything I've heard, everything I've
It's
seen...
devotion. It's complete devotion. Every bit of me is invested in Forrester. Now, if Maya really is gone, if I've really lost the woman that I want to marry, why would you want to take my job away from me, too? Go ahead, hand the company over to Ridge. You'll see all the progress that I've made vanish. So, Dad, you have to put your foot down. You have to tell Ridge that he can't take whatever he wants anymore.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm glad you messaged. Starting to worry.
But about me?
Yeah, well, I'd imagine it's pretty stressful around here right now.
You have no idea, Ivy.
How did the story get out?
Wasn't me.
Well, I know that. Was it Dad?
Broke his promise, yeah.
He went behind your back?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And you know something? There's no guarantee it'll even get rid of Rick as CEO.
Seriously? Hit by a car?
Yeah, it was this freak accident. My moms were taking really good care of me, and hopefully I can get out of this thing soon.
Well, I wish you would have told me. You know, considering everything that happened, I still care. Hey, I warned you.
I wasn't looking at my phone.
Yeah.
I heard about you and your accident. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I also, I heard about the other stuff.
You here to rub it in? Did Ridge send you?
Rick, of course not. You're just going through a lot, and I thought you could use a friend. If you want me to be completely honest, I mean, yeah, part of me feels like you kind of deserve it because you could put Maya on this pedestal and talked about her goodness and her honesty and...
Maya wasn't dishonest. She was always a woman. It just took her a little bit longer to tell me how she physically became one. I wish she told me sooner. It doesn't change my feelings.
Okay. No judgment. So, you two, are you fine?
She walked out.
Wait, what?
She left me.
There's no way. Maya worked way too hard to become the Forrester matriarch. There's no way that she would leave you.
Maybe she's not the gold digger that you accused her of. Maybe she actually has genuine human emotions. You know, when your uncle attacked her by putting her story in his magazines, it scared her big time. And unfortunately, so did my reaction when the story was leaked. So she took off. I don't know where she is. And now Ridge is trying to use this whole situation to become CEO.
Hey, that took a while.
Rick had a lot to say.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know it's got to be hard disappointing your son. Sometimes you just got to do that.
Just when I think my dad is finally changing, you know, becoming a better person.
Well, Liam, don't worry about what your dad does.
Well, I do worry because it reflects on me.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. My dad exposed the most private, personal possible information about Maya, and he did it using our magazines. You know what the worst thing is? All this happened because I wanted something better for you and for
Hey,
Caroline.
Don't you feel guilty about that, okay? I love you for it.
You know, your boyfriend is trying to make a power play, trying to turn my father against me, but it's not going to work. And you know what? You can report that to him because I'm not the least bit intimidated. He's not taking my job.
Well, it's not exactly your decision.
No, it's not. It's my dad's, and he was just here. I just told him that trusting Ridge with the company would be a huge mistake.
At least you hope so.
That's all I can hope for. He's probably with him right now, telling him the news, whatever that may be.
So you told him? You told him you would execute the clause?
We talked about that, yes.
Talked about it? Oh, it's... You said to talk about it. You had enough ammunition to let him go, and... Is you debating things? Whatever. Guilt trip you?
He loves the job. He doesn't want to give it up. Can't fault him for that.
I'm not. He loves bossing people around. He loves intimidating people. That's how he leads. Oh, Dad, I would do things differently. And if I were leading, assuming I am leading. Hey. I'm not saying this is easy. It's going to be very difficult choosing between your two sons.
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Rick had a chance. He's dysfunctional and abusive.
It can be difficult leading, especially at first.
Yeah, but there are different levels of difficult. I mean, there's being nervous, being in a meeting difficult, and bringing a gun to work, shooting at people difficult.
That's enough. That's enough.
All I'm saying, his leadership skills are not going to change. They are what they are. He's not going to all of a sudden wake up and respect people.
He knows how to make money.
But that's not the bottom line, is it?
No, it's not. Not at all, but it's important, and that's something I think you overlook that from time to time.
No, I don't. I don't overlook it. I know what the profits are. I know all that. It's because of design. Fashion is the engine that runs Forrester. You said that. And this is the way you ran the company when you were CEO. You had the head designer and the CEO together. Rick has this irrevocable contract, but he did. Now he doesn't anymore. And I know you don't want to do this, but what does that look? Do you talk you out of it?
Wouldn't you try to talk me out of it if it was you?
Yeah, no, of course it would.
Well,
yeah.
there you go.
But there are consequences to bad behavior. That's why this clause is in here. Dad, I want this place to be the way it was when you were running it. Do you remember going in the hallway and those people with just this creative energy, just walking around, helping each other, and they worked together and were proud of what they came up with? Don't you want it to be run that way by the guy who was sitting next to you from almost day one? I want to run this place, same way you did. For years and years to come. Because you know what? That was your dream for me. You told me that. Now it's time. Let me run this company.